The Revelation of Glass. Xiefeng. September 7, 2024. Wind cannot pass through, rain cannot pass through, but light can. That is the unique quality of window glass. During the day, if you enter a room without windows and close the door, the space will be engulfed in darkness. In such a dark, lightless place, a person is like a blind person, unable to see anything. To find direction or a target, one can only grope about, and performing detailed tasks becomes impossible. However, the moment a glass window is installed on the wall, light pours in, and the room instantly brightens. Everything inside becomes clear and visible, making any task simple and easy to accomplish. The more, and the larger, the windows in a room, the more light it receives, and the brighter it becomes. Glass windows keep out the wind, rain, and cold, yet allow light and warmth to flow in. In places devoid of natural light, darkness and dampness prevail, and life becomes fragile. For example, leek plants turn pale yellow without sunlight because the lack of sunlight prevents photosynthesis, depriving them of energy and thereby weakening their vitality. This phenomenon offers us a profound revelation: to find direction and purpose and to maintain vibrant life energy, we must allow light to enter. The system of life cannot remain sealed, it needs to interact with the external world through a process similar to photosynthesis. At the same time, it must guard against negative influences and harmful contamination. This means that a person's heart or consciousness must be like glass, impervious to wind, rain, and cold, yet open to light and warmth. Any closed system, due to the lack of incoming light and the increase in entropy, will inevitably weaken and ultimately collapse, leading to its demise. The less transparent something is, the less vitality it possesses. This tells us that our thoughts and intentions must be transparent. They cannot be concealed or shadowy, for things that cannot stand in the light are dark and sordid. We must allow light and warmth to enter while keeping out the wind, rain, and cold. To achieve this, our consciousness requires a protective material similar to glass. What is this material? The answer is faith and values. Faith and values can shield us from the temptations of harmful influences and from the corrupting effects of evil, all while ensuring that our hearts remain bright and healthy. Thus, life cannot exist without faith and values. Revelations from two miraculous events showing the greatest Creator's presence. Xiefeng. January 18, 2025. The greatest Creator reveals Himself every day, yet these manifestations often go unnoticed because they have become so commonplace. However, the following two events defy the laws of physics and compel us to reflect deeply. The first event occurred on November 17, 2024, in Atami, Japan, when a mudslide paused for 16 seconds, allowing the driver of a van to escape unharmed. The second took place on January 7, 2025, in Malibu, Los Angeles, California, where raging wildfires destroyed more than 700 homes but left a single mansion untouched at the center of the inferno. For detailed accounts and visuals, please search for these incidents online. A mudslide halting its descent and a devastating fire sparing one house at the heart of destruction defy the physical laws of the material world. What insights can we draw from these extraordinary events? Heaven protects those with good intentions, words, actions, and deeds. Heaven safeguards those who revere the greatest Creator, life, and nature. Those who receive heaven's protection are kept far from disasters. The teachings of Jesus Christ, Buddha Shakyamuni, and the sage Laozi are unequivocally true. Rather than striving to prevent illness and disasters or chasing degrees and material wealth, it is better to focus on perfecting and purifying one's soul garden. Those favored by heaven remain untouched by fire and water, unaffected by plagues, free from terminal illnesses, and unharmed by misfortune. A perfect heart surpasses wealth, power, fame, wisdom, and social connections. Where divine power is present, the rules of the material world lose their efficacy. Blessed are those who believe in the miraculous power of the greatest Creator. I often say, there are no impossible things, only those that we cannot imagine or fail to think differently about. Ancient wisdom reminds us. Heaven's mechanisms are the most profound, what use is human ingenuity? If one corrects their body and mind, true essence and spirit will reside within, and great talents and virtues will arise from them. Life is merely a journey for life through the human world. The wise traveler enjoys the scenery along the way, while the foolish one chases after money, wealth, fame, and power. Those whom heaven protects are the wise, those whom heaven abandons are invariably the foolish. The essence of life lies in purifying the soul. Among all worldly concerns, this is the greatest.